Good afternoon, boys and girls of YouTube. This is your host, Karen Halster, for Sunday, June 30th. And I really didn't want to make this video, but as you all can see, well, yeah. The moral of this is love your family members close, because you might not know, you not be able to see them again. Because there might be a two-part video because I don't have no space on this phone. But you lose people, especially if they are young. And that's the case with my nephew. He was 8 years old. No, he was very young, and I'm not gonna get into how he lost his life, but all I'm gonna say is, let's just say that so many unanswered questions. But for my time being around him, he seemed to be very charismatic and a loving soul, and he's a joy to be around. So this could be part one of, it hurts that when you lose somebody that is very young, But the saying goes that God has called you home, and in this case, He did call him home. And like I said, that might be a scenario, some of a scenario on how he met his untimely demise, if the phone permits it, per space. So this might be a two-part video, and to sum it up, he and his older brother was walking down the road and what have you. And I don't know if exactly what happened, but something might have startled him. I don't know if I want to put this video out on the YouTube for the boys and girls on YouTube to hear. But I guess it's hard for me to put this out. I guess someone was on the phone speeding and didn't see what they were going. And by the time his mom called and trying to when the guy sped up, it was too late. Last I seen him was probably a few weeks before he passed. Met his untimely demise. He would still been with the family today if the guy stayed off his phone. I bet it just swerved. I don't know if they caught the guy, but if they was to catch him, he would have been charged with vehicular manslaughter, which is probably the most severe charge involving a vehicular homicide here in the state of Georgia. I don't want to. So that's why I haven't been really putting nothing out on YouTube lately. One of the main reasons. So the moral of this story is, whether they're young or old, hug your family, hug your children, hug your sons and daughters, hug them closely, because you don't know, that may be your last and final time you spent with them. I had my sister and my brother-in-law was dealing with the loss. Hell, they still dealing with it to this day. They still is reeling. He was reeling over this loss. They're still reeling over it. So whatever you do out there in YouTube land, keep my family in your prayers. May 25th will have been a day that my seven-year-old nephew would have lost his life. This is your host, Karen Hollister. And wherever you at in the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night, hug your sons and daughters, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews. Spend as much time with them as you need to. You have a great day. Or morning, noon, or night, wherever you're at. Sucks, but may God be with you.